What's going on, guys? Georgia Texan 85 here, bringing you another Battlefield 4 beta gameplay. This is a 28-8 domination match. I did pretty good, can't really complain, and I've spent a lot of time playing this game today, more than I'd like to admit, and I've gotten a little bit more familiar with it and had a lot of fun. And you know, with this being the one and only map, you kind of get a good feel of the way things flow and where people are going to be coming from, and you know, popular spots and all that, and it makes things a lot easier. uh, I'm going to bring you a video tomorrow actually, holding down this rooftop overlooking the sea flag, but you know, that's a very popular spot. It's very hard to take a squad out. If you get a whole squad up there, they can just dominate, so you have to be careful with that. And I don't know, I'll talk about that tomorrow. But playing this, you get a good feel of the movement of the map. And I've kind of been working on ranking everything up, getting the attachments, getting the guns I wanted. And that's kind of what I want to talk to you about. The gun I'm using is the ACW-R. It's obviously a carbine. And it's a very good gun. I like it a lot. And, you know, when I first started playing, I was using the assault kit just because I like the assault rifles. The AK-12 is pretty good. The Scar H is pretty good too. And I don't know, but once I found out you can't unlock the carbines going through the assault packages, I started running the engineer a lot more. And the engineer, you start out with two personal defense PDW weapons. The first one you start out with is the MX4. It's got a high rate of fire. It's a pretty good gun. It's got a little bit of a recoil to it, but you know, not anything that you can't handle. And then after that, you get the PP 2000, which I actually liked it. It's a slower firing weapon, but you know, it still kills relatively quickly, and it was a good gun. But to get, like I said, to get the carbines, you have to go and level up your engineer kit. And that's kind of what I did. And you get two carbines in this game. You get the ACW-R, obviously, and the AK-5C. The AK-5C is first, the ACW-R is second. And the AK-5C is a beast. It's a very good gun. It kills pretty well at range, and you know, up close, you hip fire, it'll take them down. The ACW-R, to me, is just as good. I'm not going to say it's better. The difference is the ACW-R has a very, very high rate of fire. It's actually got a higher rate of fire than the MX4, so it has a lot of recoil you have to deal with. And so when you first unlock it, the iron sights on it aren't that good, and the recoil's pretty rough. So once I started leveling it up and getting the attachments, I've tried different things. Right now, I think I'm running on my ACW-R the Red Dot or Cobra, whatever it's called, and obviously I'm running that just to combat the crappy sights. I'm running the laser sight, just try to help with the hip fire if I can. The ergo grip, and that actually helps with hip fire. So the hip fire, and I'm pretty well. And I've been putting the muzzle brake on and taking the muzzle brake off. And the reason I took it off, and if you didn't know, the muzzle brake, it does decrease your vertical sway or vertical recoil. However, it does also take a 30% accuracy hit if you're firing a fully auto. I don't really know why that works that way, but it does. And so, you know, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal, because this gun, if you burst fire it, it's pretty strong. And you know, I planned on burst firing a lot more, just using it that way. Maybe throw it in single fire and run that way, but I found myself shooting an automatic a lot more than I planned. So I took the muzzle brake off, and you know, really it's a pretty good gun. If you can imagine the recoil, you'll be really, really happy with this gun. just keep in mind it's got a high rate of fire. And that's kind of where I got frustrated. I was running the ACW-R on the assault package because once you unlock the carbines, you can run them on any kit you want. And I was running on the assault. Reason is liked having the health pack. I liked having the defibrillators. I was running around reviving people, having a good time, really just messing around. And what I was running into was I was running out of ammo. And unfortunately, not everybody playing this game is, you know, really trying to play as a team, I guess. I guess a lot of that's because it's kind of hard to squad up. Especially, it is on the PS3. I haven't tried to do it on the Xbox, and apparently there's no issue with it on PC. But PS3, you can't really invite people. So if you want to play with somebody, you just have to join their game. And you might end up in their squad, and you might not. You might end up on the other team. So that's kind of where I'm at, pretty much playing solo. And like I said, not a lot of people are playing as a team. There's not a lot of teamwork going on. You have a support guy in your squad, they're not dropping ammo. Really, nobody's dropping anything to try to help each other out. It's just kind of a run around free-for-all type deal, everybody for themselves. So what I did, since to combat running out of ammo, is I put this on the support package or support kit, and it works really well. Unfortunately, I don't have the full ammo box unlocked yet. That comes later in the support kit. But I do have the little ammo pouch, and what that is, you just throw it down. It's a one-time use pouch, and one person can get the ammo, and so basically I'm resupplying myself constantly. And it seemed to work out really, really well. I didn't run out of ammo. I didn't have to worry about trying to find another gun, anything like that. So I was able to keep the gun I wanted and keep it supplied with ammo. So that was really, really helpful. And right now, that's my favorite setup thus far in Battlefield 4 is either one of the carbines, but just personally, I like the ACW-R. Just, I guess I have fond memories of it from Call of Duty days, and even Battlefield 3. I love that gun in Battlefield 3, so I like the ACW-R. That's why I use it. And the support kit, really, playing solo, you need that ammo. So this is by far my favorite setup. This is what I suggest using if you're going to try to run your carbines, just because you need to rely on yourself. And now if you are able to squad up, obviously you can play your role. This gun's versatile. It'll do whatever you need it to do. So, you know, run whatever kit you're comfortable with, but good luck with that right now if you're on the PS3. Like I said, I haven't tried on the Xbox. I don't know if you can squad up on the Xbox without any issue. I did play a little bit today with Southtown Slayer, and we were able to pretty much stay in the same squad for a good duration of the time we were playing, but it got difficult. Anyways, like I said, tomorrow I'm going to bring you a video about holding down the rooftops over the sea flag. You see right here, I love this little grenade launcher thing. It cracks me up. It's got that thermal scope. I'm trying to blow that wall out, and I died, being stupid. But tomorrow you'll have the holding down the rooftop video, and I might do a class breakdown on some of the other stuff if you'd like. I've pretty much used all the guns. I've got most of them leveled up, so I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you didn't know any of this, I hope it was informative. Remember to like the video if you enjoyed any part of it. If you have never seen my channel, or if you're new here, please do subscribe. This is Georgia Texan 85, and I'm out.